Howdy folks, it's been about 16 months since I've had a greenhouse. Hurricane Michael took out my last greenhouse and I just got this one built. My old greenhouse was reinforced. I've done the best I can to reinforce this one too. Like I'm sure y'all have seen on other videos where people have put these screws in through the panels to help keep them on, it actually works pretty good. My last greenhouse withstood a Hurricane 4, Category 4 hurricane, up till about the last 30 minutes of the hurricane, and it blew over. As you can see, it's about 12 inches on this side. And you come around here, you can see that I'm on a slope here. I've had to dig out this hill and add a whole lot more dirt. Inside, I've got my workbench, junk on the bench, but these are the little screws that I'm talking about right here. I use these screws to reinforce the panels. I've got some in all of these crossbars. I put one there, two there. I've got two there. I've got top and bottom. This is a little panel right here. It's only got the two there and the two at the bottom. Plus it has the clips. And the old greenhouse had these clips right here. They work pretty good. But the new greenhouse has these clips. They're a lot thicker and a lot more spring to them. And when they snap your hand, it hurts. But, I've got, you can see the conduit for I've got power. I've got a light system on chain that I can use for growing seeds. I've got power, goes around the door. I got a light switch right there which goes to that light. I've got my tower gardens, which I just kind of put them in here for right now. I've got to clean them up. I haven't touched any seeds or anything since the hurricane, which is about 16 months ago. They will be plumbed in to where they have continuous water so they don't go dry. What can I say? There's some pretty good things. With the water supply, and there's basically around the garden, there are 4 pots right there, net pots, that you basically put your plant with rock wool in there and it grows. And what happens is it pumps water up from this reservoir with nutrients. It pumps it up to the top, and then it kind of rains it down on each one, on all of the net pots, which keeps the roots wet. You can set it on a timer so it's not constantly watering, which you don't really want. But as you can see, the tower garden has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 4. That's 28 plants in about a 4 square foot area. The normal ones, these has 2 additional extensions, which I paid extra for when I bought them. So between these 3 towers right here, I've basically got 72 plants in a 6 foot by 3 foot area. But this is more about my greenhouse. It was destroyed during Hurricane Michael about 16 months ago. I've got this one built, but mine's a little bit different. I've added on to this one. So now my greenhouse is a lot larger. Yes, you've seen greenhouses added on before. I dropped something. But this greenhouse is a little bit different. This goes into a third greenhouse. All of this is Harbor Freight. There's an exhaust fan. There's a heat timer, so when the temperature reaches 70 degrees in here, the fan automatically kicks on. I have lights in all three of them. They're just overhead lights so I can see what's going on. This will be a Dutch bucket system on this end. I'll have my tower gardens on that end. There's still some reinforcing that I still have to do. I left this right here in for reinforcement and stability. I left this in right here for stability. I still got to put some cross braces in. I'll probably make some racks for hanging plants. I'll make videos of that. The complete garden, or well, the complete, oh, let me walk around here and get an outside view. It's a little tight on this side, but I had to build this up down here on this end. So the last 16 feet or so, I had to build up. But my Harbor Freight greenhouse is basically 10 foot wide by 36 foot long. As you can see, the greenhouse on the left and the greenhouse on the right are new greenhouses. The greenhouse in the middle is actually salvaged from the one that was hit in the hurricane. As you can see, the lower panels right here are the old panels, and the newer panels up there, and there's no vents in this center one. But you know, there was some things that were destroyed. So basically, I've got an area big enough to live in if I wanted to, but it's a greenhouse.